everyone, it's Jolene. I am in week 8 of combat, day 3, and I goofed up on my schedule and I did combat 60 on Monday and I was supposed to do combat 45. So today I woke up thinking, oh my gosh, I got to do combat 60 and had such a delightful surprise. I only had to do combat 45. And you know what? That is a good thing because my glutes are so tight. When you do a proper kick in combat, your heel is up and you're really pushing with the gluteal muscles. My glutes are so stinking tight. So tight that I'm thinking, when I finish this program next week, I may have to go and get my legs worked out before I go to Disney on the 18th because I'm going to be working out with Shaun T for like 3 mornings in a row. You cannot work out with Shaun T when you have like tight glutes. Shaun T has tight glutes and will give you tight glutes, but you can't be working out with him if you got tight glutes because it'll just be hard. So I want to be in my best shape, to work out. I have so much I want to share with you today. Sometimes it's overwhelming because there's just so much that I want to share with you. So I finished my workout and then sat for like 10 minutes just trying to work through all the thoughts that I had. And I decided to just focus on one thing with you today. I realize that there are some men who listen to or watch these videos, and I'm not getting into any lady stuff, so don't you worry, gentlemen. But I do want to talk about the heart. And that, I'm not talking about in terms of love and friendship. I'm talking about that actual organ, that actual heart in your body, the one that pumps blood and keeps you alive, that heart. So I realize that both men and women struggle with cardiovascular disease, and that is a huge killer in our society, and much of it is related. There are obviously some hereditary reasons for that, high cholesterol in the family. My husband is one of them. He works out like a fiend, but he has high cholesterol. We try to keep it down with Shakeology and with diet. So I realize that everybody, both men and women, struggle with that. But women, I'm speaking to you directly. Did you know that that's actually the #1 killer of women is heart disease? So as we embark on this fitness journey and we roll our eyes when we have to get into the gym, I want us to remember that, working out for recreation and for health benefits wasn't always the case in our country. Because we used to do a lot more physically. We used to do a lot more physical labor. Now we do a lot of ding. Oh, I was at a type off last week, so that was kind of a typewriter sound. That was funny. But type, sit, type, sit. We're in a cubicle, whatever. We are not as physically. We are not laboring physically like we used to, and thus exercise now has to be a part of our lives. Now, compound that with the fact that nutrition has just gone out the window in our country. I'm not going to get into a political debate with you here, but if you truly don't believe that big corporation owns our food supply, then you are naive. Let's just say that they're looking at putting aspartame in milk. What? We've got a problem with food as well. And a study came out, in fact, the article just came out last Sunday in the New York Times, about the fact that the amount of sugar and salt in our food is indeed addicting. It is addicting. When I think of addiction, I think of nicotine, and I think of Coke and meth. I don't think of my food, but there are additives in our food that are addictive. So you've got this lack of physical labor, you've got this this nutritional component on top of it, and what is it doing? Number 1, we're not moving as much, and number 2, we're eating more. So it is causing us to gain weight, and it is causing our country's obesity levels to rise, and the rising healthcare costs from obesity are astronomical. But I want to focus right here on the heart. So women, I know you want to look good. I know you want toned thighs. I know you want a killer butt. I know you want some arms. I know you want it all. You want it all. But I've got to find a way to get you past what you physically look like and how that is driving your self-esteem and get you thinking about the quality and longevity of your life. Not getting younger, the longevity of your life and keeping your organs strong. Exercise and good nutrition first help your heart to remain strong. The added perk is that you look svelte. But we really need to focus on those inner organs, those organs that are making us move anyway. So if it sounds like I am really harping on any type of product that will just make you look better and make you, some say, feel better, okay, I understand that. I'm not trying to harp on that because I want to be rude. I'm harping on that because I think we've lost our focus in terms of what should be our major priority, and that should be our internal health. And I've talked about that before. So when you don't feel like working out and you want to grab that bag of chips, I really want you to think about your heart and it pumping life into your body, and that you are choosing activities that won't impede its ability to pump. And men, it's the same for you, but women, this is the #1 killer of women in our country. And I don't know if you knew that. So I heart you. Bye.